Hi,
Hey y'all,
everybody.
welcome back to Knitting in Our Jeans. I'm Liz.
I'm Carolyn.
And you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Tooliz for you, TOOLIZZFORYOU.
And I'm CPREDMOR on Ravelry and Knitting in Our Jeans on Instagram, and I've been posting paintings.
Yes.
Yes.
And I've been knitting.
Well, I've been knitting too, but I can only knit for so long, and then the arthritis seems to kick in. So I'm trying to use your theory of doing a half an hour or a little bit of something on each project every day.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing.
So you get a little bit of progress on everything.
Yeah. So I've got 3 things that I'm working on.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I am currently on the body of my test knit that I was working on. This is the Brick and Mortar pullover test knit. I've got probably another few days of work on the body to go. And then I'll do the collar, and then I'll do some sleeves. I think I'm going to hit end of month. I'm pretty excited.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Well, yeah, considering it's due end of month.
Well, I understand that, but we don't always hit.
Yeah, we don't always hit. Yeah. So I'm excited about that. It's very potato chippy.
Oh, good.
So it's super, super well written as well. I'm really enjoying that. But yeah, I'm really pleased. I really like the colors of it. They're not showing up super well on camera right now, but it's a variegated as the mortar and a like dark gray as the brick.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really happy.
Looks really nice.
Yeah, so I think this will probably end up being one of my Rhinebeck sweaters.
Yes. I don't know if I'll get to my Rhinebeck sweater, but
That's okay. You have sweaters that you can wear for Rhinebeck.
Yes. I have plenty of sweaters. So, my painting that I have been doing, I started with a half an hour a day, but that was too short. I was having too much fun. But I don't want to spend more than an hour because then I end up hunch over the painting. So this is my painting. So I started down here in this corner, and Richard said, you're right-handed, you're going to end up
putting your elbow in it.
Well, and leaning on stuff you've already painted, and it would be more likely to get dirty. So he said, try your upper left. So that's what I've been doing, and I'm having a lot of fun.
Good.
Yes, it is adult paint by numbers, or at least maybe middle school paint by numbers. But I'm having fun with it. And at some point, when we get a little bit more settled, I'd like to take some painting classes.
Okay.
So that's part of what I'm doing in the afternoons, along with PT and everything else.
Okay.
So yes. What else?
I finished something else.
Oh, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous.
It's absolutely beautiful. The one thing I did notice is that there's a little bit of a stain over here, so I have to lightly wash it.
I don't even see it. So.
Okay. That's good. And so then I'm going to put it in its...
Lightly dunk.
Yeah, I'll just lightly dunk it and then go from there. And then I will cut off all of this extra. And then I will put it under an iron, put it in its hoop, and see what the recipients would like, if they would like wedding dates or something on it. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really glad it's done. But yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. It's a good pattern. I really like the Satsuma Street patterns. So yeah.
I didn't bring my instructions upstairs, so I forgot the name of my tunic here. We'll have to get that from downstairs. Anyway, I have been working on my tunic. The back is on hold. And I am just about ready to do the graduated bind off of my left shoulder. So I've got to do let's do it this way. The right shoulder, sorry. So I actually have to knit back this way, and then starting with a purl row, purl up to 8 stitches before the end and go back and forth that way. I thought I was going to be able to finish this before we started our podcast today, but didn't quite make it. But obviously it will be getting there shortly. I just see a stitch that got dropped. So anyway, I'm making progress to this. They're working on a few different things each day, actually has made working on this a lot more enjoyable, just because I didn't feel like I was having to give up something else. So that was nice. I'll pick that up. There's something else back here. Anyway, the problem with linen is it doesn't stretch. So it's a little harder on my hands than, was that it? Nope, there it is. So it's a little bit more tiring than wool or the wool cotton blending. But anyway, I think it's going to be great to wear. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm fairly certain that, you know, we all know linen gets softer as you wear it. So I don't have a concern. I have no concern at all that this won't be comfortable in the wearing. It's just with the
knitting
kind of virgin linen, it's a little tougher than I would like it. But anyway, I love the color, and I think that I'll get it done before Rhinebeck, and I can always wear it over a plain sweater at Rhinebeck. I can do that. And so my Grace is still downstairs. And if I finish this, then I can work on the Grace. And if I don't, I'll get to the Grace later. But yeah, I actually have found that I'm doing more on this now that I've given myself permission to work on the other crafts. So that's fun. The number of hours in the day has expanded. So that now is doing well. Yes.
Yeah. And when I finished the Hawaii, I picked up one of the pumpkin Standees. This one is going to have a cat here. And then looking into it, crystal ball with a street light. And it'll have a whole background.
Oh, wow.
So, working
kind
on
of
those.
A Harry Potter look. With the street lights.
Just a spooky. Spooky situation. That's what it looks like.
Yes.
So I am slowly working my way through on that. That one's tough because it's a woodcut, you have to use a very thin needle.
Very tiny needle.
Yeah, it is. It's one of these here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's got a nice eye on it.
Yeah, I mean they're all
okay.
It's a good
British
needle. Yep.
Needle.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's all I've been working on craft wise. But a bigger thing that we've been talking about this week is you have more crafting?
I do. Hold on just a minute. Hang there. Then the third thing is my winter fairy.
Oh yeah.
So I've been trying to do a half an hour a day on the winter fairy. And I have now finished 4 columns. So these 4 columns are totally finished on this section. Now there's a section up here to do and a section down here to do. But at least I'm finishing this. And so what I'm doing now is I'm working this way to try to get that done. So, and I think I'm being a little bit more aware of where I am in the pattern. Like really, sometimes I go off on a toot. I go, oh, well, that looks like I'm in the right place. I'm actually counting. Wow. Counting cross stitch. And it's coming along. So when Richard puts on something on the television, this is really very easy to work on.
Good.
So yeah. So this is moving along.
Yeah.
Since the last time you saw it, it's been one more column that has been finished. So this is, I hope to finish this center section by Christmas.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yes, now, my dear.
But Vogue Knitting Live has announced their class list.
Yes.
Unfortunately, their VIP packages have all been sold out. But next week, all of the other packages open. So do get in, take a look at your class list, see what you want. We've been taking a look.
I printed out the whole thing.
Do you still have it printed? No.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I think I do, downstairs. Fairly certain I do.
I mean, I have an idea of what I want to do. I don't know. I think there's a lot of good classes this year. There just weren't a ton that were screaming at me particularly.
I don't need a beginning crochet class. I don't need a beginning spinning class. And they offer them. I mean, I think that
I do think the ones that are being done by the Maori designer, those are cool. Like Intro to Punch Needle, that's different. I haven't seen that class before.
And I've done punch needle rugs. So.
I mean, we've done it, but it's a new and different thing.
Yes.
I think there's a few other really interesting ones. So I know when I first looked at the list, I saw that there were a few that would be good for you.
The grading.
Yeah. So I don't know. I have a few on my list to think about.
I still think I'm going to go in on Wednesday night like we did before.
I think that's a good idea.
Yes. So what happens is she comes gets me and then drives me into New York City with her suitcase and my suitcase. And then she
I drop her off. The valet at the Marriott goes, "Oh, aren't you going too?" And I go, "No, I'm bringing my car back to Queens."
No, I'm dropping my mother off, and so then they take all the bags and they give me a slip, and I go and I check in, and within 5 minutes of my getting to my room, then the valet or the bellhop is up there with the bags. It worked out really well. And even though I don't have a class until Thursday afternoon that I want to take,
it's
for
better
me,
just to
getting
be there.
into the city during the day, you don't know what the weather's going to be.
No.
So it could be snowing or icing.
Yeah.
Just like it snowed on the way home last year, and it took us from your apartment
like 3 hours.
Yeah, it took.
We told you all you could stay.
I know you did. And halfway home, your father says we should have stayed. But at that point, we were halfway home. And it was just getting deeper and deeper. It was one of those snowfall. Well, it didn't turn to snow until we passed the airport.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, we'll get.
Well, it was snow, and then it was rain, and then it wasn't anything, and then it started snowing again. Once Dad essentially started driving to come get you.
Yes, and anyway, he's not good at staying in other places.
I know.
Anyway, it was a faff to get home. We had to pull off to the side. Mm-hmm. We had to clear the snow off the
so
headlights.
Maybe,
So what I'm saying is if we go in on Wednesday night, unless it's horrible Wednesday night, we avoid any kind of problems on Thursday, which is the major deal.
Yeah.
And then I don't have anything that I'd like to do on Sunday, so we can have breakfast and wander home. Go to the floor to look at the whatever's there, and then be out certainly by checkout time. So that's really not a problem. So I figured out what classes I want to take. My knitting has slowed down since surgery because I've got serious pain medications and I take naps. But I'm moving along.
You are.
I am moving along, and as I said, I'm enjoying the painting a lot. But how difficult is paint by number anyway? I actually bought more paintbrushes because the ones they sent in the kit were not very good. So I got some nice flat ones.
Good.
Yes. So I'm having a good time with that.
Good.
So I have my classes picked out. Elizabeth says that the registration doesn't open until noon tomorrow. As soon as we finish with this, we'll look at my email and we'll check it. Or we'll look at the website and check it.
And then
I will plan to be online when it opens to secure my classes and to secure us a room. Yeah. Because we plan to be there.
Yeah. And I mean, again, we've figured out that if we drive in, or if we, at least I drive Mom in and then I come in after work on Thursday, it works out really well for us because then we don't have a car in there for no reason. And we can always, take the subway home. Or take an Uber home or to my apartment.
The Uber wasn't bad.
No.
And then Rich comes and gets me.
Yeah.
So it works out really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And then getting around in New York City, Uber, you take a subway or whatever. So it really is, it's a lot more freeing to be in there without having a car at the hotel. There's so many people that are coming in for the show that have to bring their cars, people
Vendors.
who are vending, people who are giving classes, and all that kind of stuff, that it takes a while to get your car out on Sunday. So this way we call up an Uber, and God, we got picked up pretty quickly last time.
Yeah, I mean, we walk about a half a block away, and
we were right there at the Uber pickup.
Yeah.
So it was fine. Really was fine. So I'm excited about that. Check the classes. See if there's anything that kind of suits your fancy. I'd love for them to do weaving.
They did a few years ago, didn't they?
No, it was little weaving things. But there's a school for weaving in Queens that I think once I get 6 months out from surgery, that I'll look at taking one of their sets of weekend classes. The trouble I have is setting up my warp tight enough on my loom, and I think being in a weekend-long class where there's really someone to show me exactly how to get this warp tight and how to keep it tight is what I need. They also have an outpost up by Rhinebeck, but I don't really see the point of driving 2.5 hours north of here to be taking the same classes when I can stay with you.
You could just stay with us. Yes.
Yes. I'm actually glad I didn't make those reservations because I had hurt my knee.
Yeah, like right then.
Yeah, like 2 days after we said, oh, I could do that. And then it was, no, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, there is a weaving school in Queens, and I'd like to take classes there. I'll have to see about adult learning how to paint.
Yeah.
Once I clear a few more things out on my schedule. I haven't designed anything this year, but it's been a very busy year. So that's something to put on my calendar for next year.
Well, and your class with Kate Atherley will help with that.
Oh, I think it will. The grading will certainly help.
Because you wanted to do some sweaters.
I did. Yes. And really, it's a matter of just sitting down and doing the math. Make the first one so you know how many stitches you need for what kind of size. So figure out your size. And as long as you, the designer, are kind of right in the middle, and I am, then you've figure out, all right, this is that size that I'm knitting, and then you can grade up and grade down from there, which is what my class online class was talking about. I never did finish all those online classes, but it was like,
well, the one with Kate Atherley, it better be great.
I think it would be great, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And I think the big package classes sold out to get Hohi.
Probably Hohi and
is sold out.
And Andrea Mowry.
Yes, so I think I know Hohi's sold out. I didn't look at Andrea.
Yeah,
but so
they're
anyway,
sold out. Yeah, because and
if we didn't have food allergies, we would have gone with the big packages. We did that in the past, and the dinners are really great. I love the fashion show. I loved all of that.
And the lectures are not a lecture, but the talk that is given.
Oh, it's great.
At the gala is usually great.
Absolutely great.
But
yeah. So that's the plan.
Yeah.
Anything else, my dear?
I don't know. I think I might take some fun color classes. There's one about color work cables.
Okay.
Like doing cables in
color work?
Colors in intarsia, essentially, I think.
Okay.
Or
I think that's exactly what it is.
I think so.
Have a bobbin.
Yeah, but it could be fun. And then there was one about embellishing your knits, so it's embroidery on knitting, which could be fun.
I thought
it was more than we did like more of a cross stitch one. Oh, all right. This one is more.
And there was one woman who was doing knitting with beads, but I've kind of already done that.
Yeah.
So, and I enjoy doing it. That was when I did the mystery shawls with the crime knit-along group, the criminal knits or something like that. And certainly knitting with beads is fun. If I wore shawls or used shawls, I would still be doing it. I think it's a ton of fun. Anyway, that's about it.
I was going to say, we had a pretty condensed time this time.
I don't know why, because we've been doing a lot, but a lot of different projects. Anyway.
Well, I think it's time to get you back downstairs with your
My
leg
knee
elevated.
up in ice. Yes, that's right. And maybe get Ben up here to fix my
Computer.
small programming problem.
But another reminder that in Rhinebeck is a month out. So if you haven't put in your PTO, put in your PTO. Make sure you have all of your tickets for the weekend as well as for whatever events on Friday you're going to. There are still tickets available, I believe, to the later sessions of Indie Untangled. And if you're going to be at Indie, you'll see us.
Absolutely.
We'll be there with bells on.
I'll be usually I'm handing out the things that are ordered in advance, the pre-orders.
Yes. And so, yeah, that'll be fun. And then we're going to try and make it to the show. I'm going to try and make it on Saturday because I've got friends because Super M's going to be in on Saturday. So it may be let's just try and get, I may set us all a time to meet up and it's a 1 o'clock. Let's all try and meet at 1 o'clock.
Right. Or if we could meet by the barns because there's places to sit up there.
Yeah.
Whereas at
over by the
food places, there's not that many places just to sit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The buildings A through D are tough.
Yeah.
And they're very crowded on Saturday. I think I'd rather do those on Sunday.
Yeah. Okay.
But the barns, there's a lot of seating.
Okay.
I think over there, and it tends
all
to be
else fails,
crowded.
we will also bring your cane with the chair.
Yeah, we could do that. We certainly
should
could
bring
do that. Yes, that's a good idea.
But yeah, so, and then Jill Draper put out
yes.
her...
Oh, and I have tickets already.
Yes.
So Jill Draper does...
She does a open air kind of thing over at a state park.
Yes. Kingston?
Yes.
On the Kingston side.
That's really fun.
It was great.
Yarn. It's finished objects.
Food?
Yeah,
the food was free.
Food, some drinks.
It was
great.
Lovely. Absolutely lovely. I'm so glad we went.
Yeah, so we're going to go again this year. And
then
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Well, weave in your ends, and we'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you later. Bye. Y'all.